Alright, this is today's project, and probably for the next couple of weeks. This is a 1957 Ford Fairlane with a retractable hardtop. The hardtop goes right in here. Doesn't work properly, so we have pulled the top off. There's the front section right there. That section there full hooks right to here, and that folds up when you start to put the top down. Now the problem with this top is somebody's already visited it, and we got patches on patches. I got to redo all of this here. You can see where they patched all the way out to here, and on the other side the arm was just flapping in the breeze. We got this big old hole here, and it's another case of it's been done all the way over to here. This one I counted 3 patches already on, so it'll be fun. We got to get it all gutted, get everything out of it. I got to do some welding on it, take the back window out. We'll get it. So that's my next project for the next couple of weeks. We'll be getting this all out. Any comments, Blake?
No, we just got to get it done for the guy. It'll probably be for sale in the next year or so. If anybody's interested in a 57 Fairlane retractable.
Yep. We got other work we're going to do on it while it's here. We got to get it running right, brake job, clean it up, get it ready for sale. All right. I better get some work done before I get fired again, or yet, still, whatever. Okay, first job will be remove the headliner. We've already started. All the bows we gotta get out. First I'll get this out of the way. Alright, we got the back window out, we got it stripped down. Now the fun. Get the paint off it. Spots. See what we got to do. It's a mess. The more you dig, the worse it gets. I think I'll get some measurements. See what I got to work with. Alright, today we're going to rip these apart. We had to mess these all up. These are pivot points for the top. And somebody has manufactured this. When they did, they didn't do it right, because it puts these at an angle instead of straight across. And it should have been up in there. They just didn't put the holes in the right place. So we're going to cut this part and see the layers. I think it's too high also. And then I got to cut this all off, get rid of that junk. And then I'll cut this off, but first I'm going to pull this plate here off and see what we got. So, rather than ruin another lens, I'm going to shut you guys down and cover you up. Alright, as you recall, I'm going to cut the top out. So, I cut that one out. Underneath it was this one, which had another piece underneath it, and then another piece underneath that. So I got to rebuild this whole corner all the way out to about here. So I'll probably have to cut most of this down, but we're going to do it in stages. So I'm going to cut along here, here, and I'm going to cut this outside lip. I'm going to cut it down to the top of this plate here, and we'll start from there. Now I'll cut along here and see what I got. So that's where we're headed. Hell or high water. Something tells me before I'm done with this, someone's going to find me in the fetal position. Alright, we're back on the 57 Fairlane roof, retractable roof. And I got it cut back to that. So far I've taken all that off. Those are just bits and pieces that I've cut off in here to get down to this here. This is something somebody else has put in, so that's got to come out. And then I got to take all of this back to here, probably back into here someplace, and cut all that out. But first I'm going to cut it off here, get that out of there, and all of this. Yeah, this whole thing. Pull this all out. Start over from that. I got my measurements, so I know how tall I got to be from the inner plate down in here to the top of this. So we'll make some templates. I'm going to cut all this out down in here. Get this all cleaned up. That's going to take me a while. You can see all the crappy welds they had on it. It's pretty nasty. The other side's even worse. I can't wait. Yay. Alright. This one's in bad shape, but we can fix it, because that's what we do. Alright. After an hour's work, grinding, I got it fairly cleaned up. You can see.
It's a mess!
I got to cut all this out. I'm going to get over here. There. And I got to cut all this out yet. And I got to grind us all out. You can see where it was welded down in here and along in here. So I'll get all that cut out, cleaned up, go from there. I got to talk him into a beer machine after this one. Whew. Cool. Short and sweet. We'll do some more fitting and grinding and cutting. I'll come back to you. Alright, here we are. I got this part all cleaned up. About ready to start putting things back together the way they should be. I'm going to start from here all the way around over to here, back into here. Now, the reason it took 3 hours to tear apart, 3.5 hours, this is one piece, this is another piece, this is another piece. But this piece back in here, that's all original. So when I took the top of this off, I took this off, then this out, then this off to one side, right in here. Underneath that was that piece there. And this was over into here, this piece. in this way. No, it didn't. This was the one I took off in this end. And then, yeah, this is the inside. One, 2, 3 layers. Here's the end cap off in it. That's off the end of it. That was part of the end cap. These here are just little pieces I had to cut to get the big piece off. I had to make it little pieces. So, yeah, that was fun. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but down inside here, there's the original, and then there's this patch. This patch here, this piece here, was underneath what was on top of here. So that was there. And then there's a piece under it. There's the original. That's where it's supposed to be, and that's how high everything was. Then they're wondering why this thing wasn't shut properly. Everything's so far out of adjustment. So, what I've got, I'll walk you over to the bench here, or over to the toolbox. So far, I made a nut plate. We're going to drill some holes in it. Weld nuts on the back side, 3 of them. And I got this one. This is the inside. This nut plate will go right in there, in that little slot. So it'll be able to move back and forth like that. And this goes over it. And then I'll have a plate about yay wide underneath that'll hook to this here, to the frame. And that'll allow that nut plate to slide back and forth so we can adjust the brackets that hold the roof on. So tomorrow, because it's time for me to go home, tomorrow I'll start building this inner piece and bring it over into here, get it tacked in place, so that I can start building this piece, this angle here, and then I can get this cut back to here and cleaned up, down along here, get this patch off. This has got holes in it, so I got to change that too. And then I can build this corner here. So, yeah, it's turning out to be a pretty good project. I like it. It's coming. We'll fix it. You guys have a good night.